Hello, beautiful soul. My name is Lisa. Welcome back to my channel. Welcome if you're new to the channel. Thank you so much for joining me. Let's start the reading. This is somebody that was very deep-rooted in their tradition, was very deep-rooted in the way that they went about things, very deep-rooted in the 3D energy. I also feel like with this person, there was a lot of people around them that were toxic. And in this toxicity, there was a level of control. Whether people wanted them to stay stuck and stagnant because of money, because of status, because of tradition, it's caused this person to pull back from you and really not express their truth. But what's crazy about this energy coming in is the more that this person tried to walk away, because for some of you, I feel like your person tried to walk away. But it's the more that they tried to push you away, the harder and harder it became for them. And it became almost this obsession. What are you doing? Who are you with? A lot of your person's shadows have been illuminated, or the fears, and what this person is beginning to understand is it's the fear of losing you, or it's the fear of disappointing you for some of you. But instinctually, there's a fight, flight, or freeze, and I feel like this person, would always leave. They were always tempted to stay, but for some reason, they felt like there was something about you that had a level of illusion around it. A level of illusion in the sense of, if I'm with the collective, then that means my physical security is gone, or there's something about being with you would interrupt their root chakra, interrupt their family, interrupt their day-to-day, interrupt something pertaining to their level of grounding. And it can be because your energies impacted them in a way where it speaks for itself. I also feel like with this person, there's a truth that they need to be honest about, or there's something here that they definitely need to express to you. And it's something that's been eating them up inside. I do feel like this is somebody that's waiting for the right timing, because they do want to have this forward movement. This is somebody that's watching you. This is somebody that's tried to pull back emotionally from you. And I feel like this person, you may be somebody that's always chasing this person, or you're always the person that comes to make amends. But it's something about this person realizing that this time it's different. I just heard like their energy is different. I just get this person is looking in the mirror, and everything that you've said to them, or everything that this person has tried to hide or tried to project onto other people, it's like oozing through them. It's coming out through them where they can't deny what it is. There's also something here about you being right and them being in their head about how you knew something. There's a lot of anxiety here over the self-doubt of how do I come forward and fix this, because whoever you're dealing with, they've been sitting in a level of pain for a period of time, but they were trying to let time pass. It was something about needing to give you space, and that if they gave you space or time, that time would heal whatever, and maybe you would forget about it and be able to move forward. But I also feel like with this person, somebody said to them like a closed mouth doesn't get fed. They're also beginning to realize how their own way of thinking has caused, like they were lying to themselves. That this fixation that they've created, it's to keep them stagnant. It's to keep them stuck and hidden. The thing is, I feel very strongly, we have Capricorn, we have Taurus energy. Oh, we don't have Taurus. Yeah, we have Taurus energy, Gemini energy, Pisces, Cancer. The thing is, with this person, they're having a lot of dreams. And this is also somebody that's been fantasizing about you significantly. They know that you are their person. This is being illuminated to them. They're having dreams about you. They can't stop thinking, like they keep going over something in particular about what they were worried the illusions were, because with the devil and the moon, this is a high level of illusions, right? Like, what am I missing? Like, this person was always trying to think, like, well, what do they want from me? What am I missing? They have to want something. And again, I get that there's a level of fear here with how much you know. You know things about this person that makes them feel very uncomfortable in that energy, uncomfortable with what you know, uncomfortable with your visions. You may be somebody that's very psychic, or you may be coming into a psychic, elevation or understanding. Like, there's something about you right now where your energy, it's very tapped in. You're seeing things you probably shouldn't see, or you're not that you shouldn't see, but you're seeing things that typically you wouldn't see. This is also somebody, your person is highly intuitive. They're having a lot of visions about you and about making it right. It's like they were so scared of the unknown that they would rather like stay in a snake pit, which is odd. Again, I keep getting that there's this interesting energy, but also with this moon coming in here, this is also somebody, the Eight of Swords and the moon, this is somebody that completely detached and went in. For some of you, you may be somebody that's in love with the water. You may scuba dive. You may be a deep sea diver or a fisherman or something of that extent, because I'm getting water. Something about this person either being with the water, either being in a bath, either being something. They may be mostly water in their chart, but they really had to go within and ask themselves, like, who they are, because I'm telling you, whatever they were doing, it's no longer fitting, because the devil is in the center here. So there's also certain lies that are being exposed, people that were lying to them, or things that you told this person, because for some of you, there's something in particular you told them that they keep thinking about, that they know that is a truth. This could even be a friend or a family member that's come in and betrayed them. By the way, if you haven't already, please make sure you like the video and subscribe to my channel. I greatly appreciate it. I just get that with this person, they really had to tap into the exploration of their unconscious mind, because they're feeling this void why do I feel so empty? Even if even if financially things have changed, it's something about this person where they've not been happy since things with you and them haven't been 100% good. Even if things are okay right now with this person, there's still something that they need to come forward and they need to express to you, and it is about how they really feel. It's also about this person disconnecting from their material possessions, disconnecting from their root chakra and coming into more of a third eye type of energy. Because they're very much deep in thought here. And I feel like with this person, there was an energy where they felt relatively powerless. They felt like they didn't have an option, or when it came to you, it's almost as if they were paralyzed. Somebody may be paralyzed, like you can take it physically or literally, but it was like they were paralyzed with fear on what to move forward. They were worried that it was a trap or that you were baiting them, not acknowledging, like almost like you were trying to calm them out of something, not realizing that not only are you a great catch, but you bring a lot of luck, you bring a lot of prosperity and abundance with inside of your connection. But I feel like, as above, so below, this person saw what they wanted to see. And I feel like what was reflecting on you was their own internal fears. It's like they really purposely tried to redact the information or take it back. I just get with you, they've never met anybody like you before. They just keep saying, like, I've never met anybody like the way you are, the way you think, the way you function. It's almost like you're this, like, not mad scientist. Maybe you are a scientist, or you're in nursing, or, you're in healthcare, but it's something about you, the way that you're able to innovate yourself at all times. Like you're this inspiration to this person because they feel like they see you living in your truth. And you have this energy where you're okay to fail. The way that you handle things, there's something about you not holding on to what doesn't serve you. It's like you being very confident in your intuition, in your spirituality, right? In your knowledge, in your inner knowledge. And I feel like with this person, there's this significant duality to you that's very attractive. They're looking at you as like this mastermind. For some of you, they're very attracted to you, but then you're also very intelligent. But then also you're able to know things and think things and say things that are the truth. Every time this person's been in a bad situation, you've always said it beforehand or during them being in this situation. So whoever this person is that you're dealing with, they're acknowledging here that you are connected to their awakening. You're connected to a higher perspective and you're trying to give them the bigger picture here. That you and them are meant to be one. And that this is something that is meant for them. I don't know why, but I'm seeing poppies or some type of yellow flower, dandelion, HP, SM, SE, PD, K, may be significant. These may be initials. But I feel like with this person, they know intuitively, internally, that they need to get this, that they want to get this situation back on track. This is somebody who has their hands up, that's ready to like accept the truth. But part of this is also overcoming what they've broke. Because for some of you, there's something here that's been broken. And I feel like with this person, they know that they need to fix it, but they're also under a lot of pressure from their day-to-day life, and they're worried about disappointing you. For some of you, there's like a truth that they need to express, or there's something here that they need to communicate. They feel like it's what's right, that they judged a book by its cover, that they didn't look any deeper. This is also somebody with the 8 of Wands is wanting to come up in reverse. 6-8, 8-6 may be significant. 8-8 may be significant. 8-15 may be significant. 8-10. This is somebody that wants to physically see you, but it's like, I feel like they've been getting a lot of like really gnarly karma for the way that things have been going. They also could have seen something on social media that like made them panic, where they feel like there's something here, where there's an energy where they feel like they need to reach out, that they need to make amends. And it's something about somebody saying like, okay, listen, I need you to hear me out here. Like, I need you to listen to whatever I'm going to say to you. Just listen. But they're also worried about you not listening, or you going away, you moving. For some of you, they're worried about you running. Like them coming back and you not being there. This is somebody that I feel like when certain people are scared, they're able to formulate or make things up in their head that are crazy. I also get, ironically enough, with the Hierophant, this person is seeing right from wrong. High vibrational from low vibrational, and it's something that they can't unsee, and it's something that they're beginning to understand is an internal thing. I also am getting, for some of you, this person went and talked to somebody where they wanted somebody to tell them like what's happening. I do get divination here, because they wanted this inner knowing. And again, I feel like whoever your person is, they're very intuitive. I feel like they're more intuitive than what you realize or what you give them credit for. Whether this is something that they've suppressed, whether this is something that they didn't want to acknowledge. It's like your person right now, they're having some type of clarity or some type of discernment. This is also somebody that I feel like is having premonitions. Like there's a sixth sense here, or this person views you as somebody that always knows the truth. This is also a higher level of commitment here with the High Priestess and the Hierophant. This is huge. But it's also about balancing out the challenges. There's something about you where you elevate this person's faith either in God or faith in religion, but it's also opening them up to the aspect of spirituality where two can coexist in the same realm. I do feel like there is a cycle that's ending though. And this is something that I feel like is orchestrated by the Most High. You have a lot of angelic support around you right now. And I feel like your person with this Hierophant, like they're learning something. The Hierophant to me is like a higher level of knowledge, guidance, right? So there's something here about this person wanting information or researching something. This could be hidden documents. It could be this person looking beneath this, the surface. They're reading something. They're writing something. You may be an author. But I keep getting water and like a boat. Like this could be somebody that lives on a boat or has a boat or sails, or I don't know why, but it's something about this person knowing that in order to make things right, because water represents emotions. Look at the bottom of the deck, the Lovers. It's like they have to be emotionally free to explore, to go with the flow. This is somebody that didn't go with the flow. This is somebody that fought you at every step. The more you love them, the harder it became. The more that you showed them you love them, the more intense things became. You can be a life path 8. I also get, 8s are all about change, but it's also that lion portal, right? I feel like with this person, they feel like you're just relaxing. They feel like you're not in limbo, but there's something about your energy where it's coming in as very calm and very peaceful, and they feel like in order to get to you, they have to go across this water. I don't know why they're showing me like somebody setting sail across water to come talk to you. This could be physically, it could be hypothetically, it could be a multitude of things, but to me, it's representing that this person is like coming forward to express their emotions. Because they're reading between the lines. This is somebody that's awakening to the fact that there's this fairy tale energy around you. Also could be a Chinese zodiac of a horse. 4 horses. To be like a cowboy or have horses or have a farm here. This person knows it's gonna be hard work to gain your trust. It's something about, I know I need to gain the collective's trust back, and in order to do that, I'm really gonna have to put my best foot forward and show them. Show and prove, because this is somebody that's believing in the impossible. This is somebody that's realizing that you are a gift from God and that this love that the two of you share, it's something that's undeniable. 6-6, you can be a life path 6. But they're dreaming about you. They want this like happily ever after. because they feel like it's time. It's almost showing me, this is really interesting. This may be a past life, or this could even be something current, but it's almost showing me the men that went away to war, when they would come back, you know, their partners would be waiting for them at the dock, and then there's like this weird embrace, because it's like two people that want each other, that need each other, that are excited to see each other. There's something here about something happening now, that they feel like they have to take action. They have to let go of the baggage. They have to stop worrying about the unresolved issues and just understand that whatever their burdens are, they just have to let it go, and they're ready for this new phase or this long journey. For some of you, you may even be at a distance, but they're tired of this baggage that stops them from having these unresolved issues. Because this is somebody that really does love you. Pisces energy, Mars in Pisces. There's this deep emotions, I'm telling you, where they know intuitively that you are their person. But I feel like this person is hoping that you forget them for the way that they were thinking. For some of you, this is somebody that could have been going back and forth or giving time and attention to other people outside of you. But I get that this person really wants to be in tandem. This person is realizing how you and them are a beautiful, dynamic duo. You may have children together. They may want children. You may have met when you were children, but you make them feel young. There's something wholesome about this energy when it comes to partnership, because they feel like you are their equal. And there's a sense of togetherness. There's a sense of cooperation, this sense of harmony. And I feel like it's almost like, you know, the bikes where more than one person can ride on the bikes. They're also showing me the gondola ride in Italy, going underneath something. Like, there's a very romantic energy coming in here. I keep seeing, beautiful trees and a pathway. A train may be significant for somebody, either riding the train, railroad tracks. I get that they're making their way back to you. This is somebody that wants to like do a picnic. I don't know why, but it's like this is somebody that I also feel like this is somebody that's been watching you and studying you. King of Wands. You know how Leos are? Leos pay attention to everything. This is somebody that's watching you and studying you, and they've evaluated you into like some type of significant context. Like, this is somebody that it's like they put their glasses on to make sure that they were looking at what they were looking at. This is also somebody that needed to see things clearly, and that there was some type of significant judgment moment where they were able to see the fine print by looking closer. There's some type of detail, like the devil's in the detail. Devil's in the detail. I'm not letting you go. Yeah, this person, they really do have very deep emotions for you, and they're awakening to this sense of awareness that you and them have a completely different meaning when it comes to being together. And this is about this person expressing their truth. But I feel like it's like a well, right? if you don't know how to operate the well, you can't get the water, you can't get the nourishment. So I feel like there's something very significant about that. Somebody said something to me the other day. I don't remember who it is or who it was. I can't remember right now, but they said something like, if you're in the ocean and you take a drop of water from the ocean, is that drop of water still considered the ocean? And I said, well, yeah, I would think so. It's the same type of energy with this person. Like, you and them have this weird energetic exchange where even though you're not where you guys are supposed to be, that doesn't mean it's not what it is. This is also somebody that wants to support you, to feel like it's owed to you. I don't know why. Because I also feel like too, this person, for some of you, they've not treated you the best. And that's not my place to get into it, but this could be even somebody that was verbally, mentally, possibly even physically, hurt you in some sense. For some of you, it's somebody that definitely has certain issues, right? I can't say that word, so, but they needed help. It's like they had certain toxic traits that they needed assistance with. This also is somebody that, had to go to therapy or had to talk it out with somebody so that they could get right. There's no excuses for my actions, and that's why it's taking me a long time to come forward. See, again, this is somebody that knows that they owe you an explanation, but what do they say to you? What do they say to you? Because the thing about you is you're a visionary. You're very confident in the way that you are. You're very strong-willed. Like, there's something about you where you could be an entrepreneur, you could be a teacher, you could be an actor or an actress or an artist, or even like in PR. There's something about you where it's like you're so quick and they're worried about what you're going to say to them. For some of you, you may be